Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with a new My Sims 4 wishlist video. So, I figured I'd take a quick break from all the cottage living early access and news coverage, though I admit I did come up with this idea while playing the pack. This time, I'm wishing for a simple quality of life update for the base game. In a recent update, Sims now eat faster. This is great for when you're getting up in the morning and getting ready to go to work or school, but it's also made family dinners even more difficult to coordinate than they already were. Also, the Sims may sit at a kitchen island, at a bar stool, or eat at a closer table that doesn't have enough space for the whole family to participate. Another thing I'd like to see fixed is Sims getting up to hug each other in the middle of a meal before doing the social interactions that I've actually queued up for them. What I would like to see is to be able to set a dining table as the table always used for family meals. Even though you can set down placemats, you need parenthood for that, and it still doesn't do everything I would like. After setting the dining table as, well, the dining table, we could click on that table or an already prepared group dish and select a Dine With interaction, where we can eat with up to 8 Sims, including the one you're currently playing as. Then the Sims grab their food and go to their table, but instead of eating as soon as they sit down, they wait for the rest of the group to be ready and they all eat together at the same time. They could also socialize without having to get up first. One other thing of note is this should work with not just the standard dining tables that we've had since launch, but also the kotatsu tables from Snowy Escape. Another reason I thought this whole thing was a good idea is because in some cultures it's more common to wait for your whole group to be ready before you start eating. So this also helps accommodate the Sims' recent efforts into expanding into more cultures. While we're at it, I wish we had a similar function for kitchen sinks. I'd like the ability to designate a sink as a kitchen sink so Sims don't wash dishes in the bathroom. We already have something like this with the Late Scumbumbo's Don't Wash Dishes Where You Angry Poop mod, but it would be nice to have officially. This is probably unlikely to happen, since Maxis has already tried at least a couple of times in patches to stop Sims from washing dishes in the bathroom, so basically from their perspective I think it would be an admission of defeat to let us manually assign sinks, but still, in the end, this seems like the best solution for everyone. Even though this idea may seem a little far-fetched and challenging, especially when you consider the musical chairs situation, the hot pot from Snowy Escape works surprisingly well for me when I do the hot pot with others interaction, where my Sims do sit down and wait for the food to be ready, and then they eat that together. So these features would of course be in a free update for everyone, since it'd be a core gameplay change. With the mainly family focus of dining together in particular, maybe this could go well with an update just before the Generations expansion pack that so many Simmers want, including myself. But really, this would make sense to come at literally any time. I guess now that I think about it, this would also be a very sensible feature to include, considering that we are getting the group cooking feature very soon in the update just before Cottage Living releases. Then we can have Sims group cook together and potentially just go to that assigned dining table straight after. Overall, I think this would be a really great quality of life feature that I think The Sims should have had for a long time, if not the beginning, now that I think about it. And even though this would be mainly aimed at family players, I think this would be good all around, because this could apply to groups in general. It doesn't need to be just among relatives. But that wraps up another episode of My Sims 4 Wishlist, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this idea. Maybe it could even be applied in similar ways to other objects like desks, but the two that always come up in my mind first are tables and sinks. And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!